The O'Reilly Factor's on tonight.
If you were Santa, you could do magic.
You want to see some magic? Here, let's watch you disappear.
Well, Christmas time is here, and once again, there are powerful organizations trying to diminish the federal holiday. We will have a Factor investigation.
How long are the lines here?
Anywhere between 4 to 6 hours just to see a doctor.
With all the controversy about Obamacare in America, how is Canadian care working out? We sent Jesse Waters up north to find out.
See, Obama tried to emulate you guys, so I think it's your fault.
Go ahead. Everybody blames Canada, right?
And another example of political correctness run amok. Katy Perry now being accused of being anti-Japanese. Caution, you are about to enter the no spin zone. The Factor begins right now. Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. The war on Christmas centralizes. That is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. Well, over the years, we've taken on the role of protecting the federal holiday of Christmas. As you know, there are some Americans who are offended by any reference to Jesus Christ. And that's what the USA celebrates on December 25th, the birth of the baby Jesus. President Grant signed the holiday into law after Congress passed legislation in 1870 acknowledging the country's Judeo-Christian tradition. And so, Americans officially got the day off from work. Now, everything was swell up until about 10 years ago when creeping secularism and pressure groups like the ACLU began attacking the Christmas holiday. They demanded the word Christmas be removed from advertising and public displays, and many people caved into that. So now we have the Happy Holidays syndrome. What is interesting this year is that Hanukkah will be over on Thursday. So there are no more holidays between then and Christmas Day. It's just Christmas if you want to invoke happy. Bad news for the secular progressives. The absurdity of the situation was brilliantly parodied today in the Mallard Fillmore cartoon strip by our pal Bruce Tinsley. The following Christmas special actually mentions Christianity. Viewer discretion is advised. And then there's Macy's, a company that I generally like because it supports wounded warriors. But this year they're touting Santa Claus, who will help you, quote, with your holiday wish list. So here's my question to Macy's. What holiday is Santa celebrating? Winter solstice? The birthday of a reindeer? What? On the national front, there are 3 primary culprits seeking to diminish Christmas: the American Civil Liberties Union, the Freedom from Religion Foundation, and the American Humanist Association. The most aggressive is the Freedom from Religion Foundation, which routinely threatens to sue small towns and school districts if they dare utter the word Christmas or allow choirs to sing carols in public schools. The irony is that nobody's bothering the atheists. They are free to celebrate whatever they want to celebrate. They are free not to believe, and they are free to snicker at anybody who does believe. That's not good enough for these people. They want to banish any mention of Jesus in the public square. They are the oppressors. The Christmas spirit people are just upholding a nice tradition. So why are we allowing anti-Christmas madness? A poll last year showed 47% of Americans believe there is a war on Christmas, 40% do not, 13% are confused. So once again this year, I will keep an eye on the situation. Helping me is the Alliance Defending Freedom organization based in Scottsdale, Arizona. They have been very successful in defending traditional rights in the courts. Therefore, I say to them, God bless you, each and every one, with apologies to Dickens. And that's a memo. Now for the top story tonight reaction, let's go out to Arizona, bring in Doug Napier, an attorney who works for the Alliance organization. So what cases are you working on this season?
You know, Bill, as you pointed out, the majority of Americans celebrate Christmas, so everybody should have the right to enjoy this season without the interference of a few bah humbug bullies. Recently, we've seen 3 cases where schools have banned music from their schools based on misinformation that's been put out by these organizations that don't understand the constitutionality of Christmas. There were 2 cases, one in Wisconsin and New Jersey, which you've talked about on your show, where they banned the Christmas carols. And then the last one was in South Carolina, where it was a school band. There weren't even words. It was just music. And they said, well, even though the students picked these songs, Joy to the World and O Come You Faithful, they banned them from the schools. Alliance Defending Freedom sent a letter, told the truth about Christmas, that Christmas is constitutional, and they allowed these back in the schools. But
all right, well, let me stop you
you
there. This was Rock Hill, South Carolina, a suburb of Charlotte, North Carolina, right on the border. So why on earth, what prompted the school officials here in a small town, Rock Hill, to say, you know, we're not even going to allow Christmas music? Were they threatened? Did somebody come and shake them? What precipitated that?
What's happening to this school and others is that they're getting misinformation from groups like the ACLU and the Freedom from Religion Foundation. They're coming in and they're telling things about Christmas that aren't true.
Well,
and
give
so
me an
what
example.
We need to do,
give me an example.
Well, they're saying you can't have Christmas carols in the school. The students can't sing religious music in the schools. Every federal court that's reviewed this issue has said that you can. And what we have to do, and you're doing a great job, Bill, of getting the information out to the American public. Alliance Defending Freedom sent out 13,000 letters to school districts to tell the truth about Christmas. Armed with the truth, Christmas can come back in, and the bah humbug folks can go out.
But it seems to me with all, this isn't a news story. This has been going on for a decade, as I pointed out. And you guys have won pretty much every case that you brought into court, correct?
Sure, and what we're seeing now is they're not even bringing these cases to court. They're sending out these threatening letters with misinformation in them, and the schools are backing down.
With all of that known that you have won and that the federal courts have upheld the Christmas traditions, why do these school boards fold? Why do they do that? Why didn't they just say, look, it's already been adjudicated. We know we can do it. We're going to do it, and blank you. Merry Christmas.
The problem is some of these small schools, they're afraid of litigation, they don't have big budgets, and that's why the Alliance Defending Freedom will come in and defend them for free at no cost to the school districts, but they need to be informed, and so we hope they'll read the letters. If people out there, and they need to go to their school districts and they need to tell them the truth. They can go to our website, alliancedefendingfreedom.org. All of the fact sheets are on there, the laws on there, the letters that we send out to the school districts are on there. They can tell the truth to the school districts, and once they're informed, they usually back down, like these last 3 schools did.
Yeah,
once
they all
knew the
back
truth,
down right after we put it on there. But I think it wasn't because of you and your fine organization or the Constitution. They backed down because I threatened to come there myself, and that was it. That threw everybody into pandemonium.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that very much.
But it's good that people know that your organization will defend them gratis, pro bono, if they are harassed by these other people. Okay, Counselor,
Absolutely.
Thanks very much. We appreciate it. And a very positive footnote in Rhode Island, Governor Lincoln Chafee has announced that the official state tree will be called a Christmas tree this year. You may remember we debated the governor last year over the holiday tree designation, and we are pleased that Governor Chafee made the call to Christmas this year. Thank you, Governor. Now,